What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm personally excited to talk about this video. Now I know I'm late with this gameplay and to talk about this video, but at the end of the day guys, I'm sorry. I was just technically trying to, figure out how to work Gogeta. Now let's talk about him. The breakdown of this character. I'm so happy that they took Super Gogeta into the game. Once I saw Super Baby 2, I already had my speculation of Gogeta being added into the roster. Now, with that being said, this is the final character for Dragon Ball FighterZ Season Pass 3. Make sure you guys get your hands on that. If you don't have it, you can still get it either individually for $4.99, or you could actually get the Season Pass 3 for $19.99, which includes the characters Master Roshi, Kefla, Master Ultra Instinct, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I'm pretty sure I'm probably missing a character, but today's not about that video. Today we're talking about Gogeta, okay? I got some facts for you guys that were broken down directly from Gogeta's character being put into Dragon Ball FighterZ, okay? He is easily, and I mean easily, the strongest character that we have in FighterZ to date right now. As far as, well, let's just talk about GT's lore. As far as him being an immensely powerful character from GT, he is the most powerful from that series being put into the game, okay? Now, let's talk a little bit more because not a lot of people know about Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 and where he came from. He first originated in the GT series, okay? Where he pretty much went up against, the very first person he went up against was actually Janemba, okay? So, that was very start of it. And then the last person I believe he went up against was Omega Shenron, okay? Gogeta displaying very, very immense power and very easily able to overpower and humiliate most of his opponents when he would fight them, okay? So, now let's talk about his supers and what came from the anime, okay? Because he definitely does have a lot of cinematic movesets. They're very flashy, okay? They do a lot of damage. Can you guys believe that Gogeta easily does the most damage in Dragon Ball FighterZ and takes over your health gauge? Your health gauge, for those of you who do not know but do play fighters, you have 10,000 hit points, okay? 10,000 hit points. Gogeta, his biggest combo is 19,850 damage. And if it ain't that exact number, it's definitely 19,000. I can cross my heart and wish to die. That is the number on that. And you mean to tell me that we're supposed to let other people play with this? We're supposed to let other people get the hang of Gogeta? I don't want to play this game anymore after he's been added. No, I'm just joking with you guys. I'm going to start playing this game. But let's actually break down most of his movesets, which actually come from the anime itself, okay? His level 1. Let's talk about his level 1, okay? It's a tracking super that immediately puts the opponent into the corner, okay? It could also be used both in the air and on the ground, so it's very, very cheap if you want to be one of those type of fighters that's in the air. So you could definitely use it then, and you could use it on the ground, like it says. Let's talk about his level 3, which is the renowned and most known Big Bang Kamehameha, okay? Which is the same move he actually used on Omega Shenron, which he actually, there's a move set in there where he actually faked the Big Bang Kamehameha, and he tricked Omega Shenron. And then later on, he actually did use it, okay? So, as expected, it is definitely, if we're going to talk about the size of this super, it is a full screen beam super that does a lot of damage. It looks like the level 1 Big Bang Kamehameha, but the only difference is it's a little bit more flair and a little bit more, exoticness when it starts up in the animation, okay? That's how you know the difference between the level 1 and the level 3. And it can definitely be powered up. He can actually level it up and build it to 0.25 of that meter, okay? And he can reach a max of 7 levels, similar to that of the other only character reaching 7 levels, which is Adult Gohan, okay? So, with that being said, Gogeta also has a taunt, which can actually level and build up his super. If that ain't scary, then I don't know what else is. Using his next super after taunting, which could be a level 1 or a level 3, will gain additional damage onto the move that is being used, okay? However, upon reaching level 7's taunt, Gogeta's next level 3 super will become a times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha and will instantly annihilate the opponent. This is the move that I was telling you about that could instantly wipe out an opponent's meter gauge, or health gauge I should say, instantaneously, okay? This is the move. If the move lands, it will deal upwards of 19,980 damage exactly, which is nearly double that of a full health character. Like I told you guys, you start off with 10,000 hit points. This move is by itself 20,000 damage, or just about 20,000 damage, which is nearly double that of a full health character. I don't think you guys are understanding when I'm talking about how OP Gogeta simply is. He is simply OP. Should he have even been brought into this game? But since Super Baby 2 was in the game, come on, it would have been technically a slap in the face to not have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in here. But let's talk about Gogeta other than the actual supers and everything else. He can actually obliterate the competition just by playing basic moves alone, okay? He is similar to that of Ultra Instinct Goku with a reversal. I've used this reversal a couple times. Don't know if you might see it in this gameplay, but it surrounds Gogeta in a flash of ki. However, it also has another unique mechanic that on a block, hit, or whiff, you know, he gets one Dragon Ball every time he uses this move, okay? And the cool thing about it is a little bit of an Easter egg that they threw into the game is every time you do this move, okay, and you get a Dragon Ball, you will get the Dragon Balls in the order in which the Dragon Balls were collected when he defeated the Shadow Dragons in the anime, okay? That is a very, very, very cool aspect. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's pretty cool that they put that in there. And also, they also put the command grab in there, where he fakes the Kamehameha like he did to Omega Shenron, and he pulls out a party popper instead. He definitely did that. I can definitely think of that exact episode where he did that to Omega Shenron, and Omega Shenron with the block, and you just see Gogeta laughing in the air while flying, you know, crisscross after. It was just the funniest thing ever. If you have not seen it, go watch it. Go watch it again, okay? But other than that, like I said, he did that same move to Omega Shenron, alright? Now, excuse me. Let's talk about the big hype around Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, okay? They also have a cool thing in this game that they added into the game, alright? Now, there's a dramatic finish, a unique dramatic finish between the two Gogetas, okay? Now, upon reading, when you fulfill the requirements, both Gogetas will charge up their Kamehamehas and fire them off at each other. Now, once they collide, the beams will shatter reality. Similar to that, what fans saw in Dragon Ball Super, the Broly movie. If you guys remember when they did that Blast Clash, it sort of showed the, like, glass shattered dimension, you know what I mean, that was in the actual movie. They will actually show that same thing in the game. They are doing too much, you know what I'm saying? They're doing too much, alright? Gogeta is OP. I don't know whether or not they might, you know, debunk him a little bit and bring down his power level once they start to see how OP he may be. Or they might be thinking, hey, this is perfect for the game. It's nice so that most players can get a full feel of Gogeta's full display of power. But other than that, he definitely has more cards up his sleeve. But for those of you who have not gotten it, make sure you do get it because it was released. For Season Pass holders, it was released on March 10th. And for everybody else, an individual purchase, it was March 12th. Like I said, I know I'm late on the video, but guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and go pick up Gogeta. You can pick up the Season Pass for $19.99, and he is the final character added to the Season Pass 3. Now, if they have a Season Pass 4, we may not know until future references, but make sure you guys go ahead and you try out Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because he definitely is a great little character to play as. But guys, thank you so much for sticking around for this informative video. I've given you the breakdown, I've given you the character. Now it's time for you to go do them both yourself. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Don't be afraid to hover and haunt that like button. Subscribe today to become part of the Soul Gang Team Nephilim. Let's get it. Check that notification bell to know each and every time that I upload. And guys, remember, to be good at the game, you gotta kill with skill. And until our next nightmare, peace guys. I'm out.